paste again, and what will happen is it will look like this. Dun, dun. See? It will. Welcome to AI Plus More, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can move images or photos on Adobe Premiere Pro. Now, moving images or photos on Adobe Premiere Pro works the same way as every other element that you will be putting on your timeline in Adobe Premiere Pro or when you're editing your video. The first thing that you need to do is you head over here to your bottom left, which is the bin, or where you put all of the files that you want to include in your video. So you just usually double click on the empty parts here, and then you just choose the photo that you would like to add into your video. So it can be in any folder. It's up to you. So right now I already have this photo here, Boche, the rock, and then you can double click on the video itself so that you can start editing it, or you can click the file in the timeline. So if you look here on the top left side of your screen, you'll see that there's motion here, there's position, there's scale, there's rotation, blah blah blah. And what you can do is you can focus here on the stuff here, the toggle animation. What it does is that it creates keyframes, right? So we want to move it, but you can also move it around by just moving it around if you wanna, by just move it, clicking or holding on the digits here, and then just dragging it left and right, because it's technically a slider. So if you hold it and drag it to your left, you can see that it will be moving to the left, right? Get what I mean, left, right? So if you do this on the other one, this is the Y coordinates, it goes left. When you left, it goes up. If you go right, it goes down. In a scale, if you go left, it goes small. If you go right, it becomes bigger. Same for rotation, it moves to your left, it rotates to the right. Simple as that. So you can just set this to 0. So another thing that you can do is that you can just modify the digits, the numerical values on these the positions, the scales, stuff, and then it will be moved, but it will still be easier if you just do it manually. Otherwise, if there is like a set, a preset, what do you call this, values for your files, if you're editing something and you already want, you already know how it will look like later on. Let's say you want it to move and then you want it to return to the same place, then it will be better if you do remember it. For example, let's say I'm gonna start it here. We're gonna have like a list of characters that we want to show. So let's say Bochi here is just one of many, and there's like 2 more here in the middle and here on the right. So we just put that there on the left, and then we want to make it move right. So what I want for it to happen is that it will highlight each one of this one by one. So I'm just gonna mute the audio first for a bit because it gets annoying. So I want to make it move. Of course, you need to toggle the animation. You just click either one of this. So I want both of this to work, right? So it starts off here. Make sure that you have already chosen the starting point before you toggle the animation, or else it will be crazy. So you click the animation there, and as you can see, it has created these 2 keyframes, one for the position and one for the scale. And now we want to highlight it for a bit, right? So I'm gonna move a bit here, and then I'm just gonna copy the same value. So copy and then paste, because then if you don't have those values before you change it to a certain size, it will become crazy. So I'm just gonna put it like that, and now what will happen is you go back here and play the video, it will look like that. So let's say you're talking and blah blah blah, and then brown, and then you want to put it back to where it was. So like I said, you remember the values that you have set. So like that, and then I'm gonna paste again, and what will happen is it will look like this. Dun, dun. See, it will just put it back there. So yeah, just focus on the keyframes that you see out here. Now let's say I did not put the same values that is its initial values before we moved it to the new place. What it will look like is like this. Watch. It will start moving right away, right? You see It's not gonna be instant, so there's gonna be some messy stuff there, but it's up to you if you want it to move that way. So that is how you can move images or photos on Adobe Premiere Pro. It's simple. And I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Hello guys, once again this is Kim, and I would like to thank you all for watching this video, but don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get more free tutorials for your everyday needs. And come on, once again, let me tell you, it's free, okay? So if you change your mind, you can always unsubscribe later on, but I would suggest not to do that. Please, 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 please.